All right, so this is Ian's 1996. They had actually transplanted a 1988 engine into it, so it has the E7 heads. And we did our stage 2 cam, our low profile throttle body, our performance modified intake. We had to do 30 pound-hour injectors just to keep up with it, of course. And then we did a set of our V-band converted Headman headers. And this one's got single 3.5-inch exhaust pipe, which is cool that Summit now sells those kits. And I did a Flowmaster 50, but this thing is a torque monster. It's really nice to drive. Well, just peeling them. As you can see, this thing gets up and runs really strong, great torque, and really nice air fuel curves after it gets fully warmed up, and handles it really nice. But when we set these cams, we do them at 108 degrees intake center line. There's always a little bit of deviation. A lot of times they'll come in at 1.65, which is just right on the money. When we dial them in, I like to set them at 106, 107, right in there. No, I take that back. This one actually came in at 107, and a little bit more advanced than 108. You get great bottom end power. So here's third gear. Kicked them a little bit there, but just all the way from the bottom of the RPM range to just strong through, all the way up to the rev limiter. This guy is going to be thrilled. I was hoping to sneak this one onto the dyno. I'm going to talk to him here this afternoon and see when he wants to pick it up, because we found out there's a dyno about an hour and a half north of us. But there's fourth gear. See the air fuel curves kicking up now that it's warmed up. And that's what I want to see, right around 14.7 as I'm just floating down the highway. There's third gear. Sounds really nice with this exhaust. I had dual 2.25 on my Monster. I'm actually kind of thinking about doing this exact same setup on it now with the single 3.5 and the 50. Cracks me up. See if my donut peel out marks are here from the other day. No, those aren't mine. But yeah, on one that we did a swap on, actually those are mine right there. Their old cruise control cable had gotten frayed and it stuck me at wide open throttle, so I just sat there spinning around in a circle. Oh, smoking at that time. But yeah, for a mild and reasonable upgrade, my God, what a difference. I keep saying this is how Ford should have made this motor. I want to say the intake mod is about $470, the throttle body's around $600, air cleaner $50, injectors around $400. Our headers, we're trying to get the price down, but between the V-band clamps, the time, and shipping, they're around $600, $650, and my God, it opens these things up. That, and then another thing we found is the valve springs in these trucks are just, they were too soft to start with, and after 20, 30 years, they're just dead. And just recapturing the valves closing makes such a difference. You can see this thing really pulls. I think right here we're at about 5,400, 5,500 foot of elevation. So air's a little bit thinner up here than most parts of the country. But yeah, all the way up to the rev limiter. Slow down. But anyways, yeah, he's coming to pick this one up. They're gonna be thrilled.